Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Lojak. This is Mike Brenner. This is the Odds Couple Sports Betting Show for Monday's September 19th, and we are taking a look at the opening lines for NFL Week 3. Mike Brenner, nice job in the NFL last week. You crapped the bet in college, but in NFL killed it, right?
Yep.
4-1.
4-1.
Very nice overall. Let's throw the records up overall. And listen, the Sharps don't do that. The Sharps only went 3-2 last week.
I know, that's what I saw.
So
I'm not one to get down either, Pete. And I mean,
these lines are very, very tight. We had a loser with Green Bay, which in retrospect I think we should have seen coming. That was the Sharps were like in
I think
Minnesota.
so too.
And that was one we should have seen coming. But you had a great call with Denver, and then of course New England. You had a winner with that. I had a winner with the money line on that one, and now they have no Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm definitely watching and waiting on this one. But what's your take on
that one come?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? This Brissett, my hat's off to that young kid. He got a limited amount of snaps, limited, and then was thrust into action. And that's just what Belichick teams do. They find a way to win. And even though Gronkowski was out, he had that other one, Martellus Bennett, the other beast that they picked up. Love that guy. He went to him and he found his security blanket, gave him the confidence he needed. I got news for you. You give the Patriots a week, even though it's a short week this week.
It is a short week on
Thursday.
Week. Yeah.
Short week. I think Texans might hold the advantage there because Brock Osweiler just
and the defense is really stepping up for the defense. Is really good.
J.J. Watt, if you can elevate his game, which is hard to do because he's at the top level, he is so excited about the potential of this team from what I read after yesterday's game. And the coach, I mean, this guy is really coaching his ass off, O'Brien. I got to stay off it, but you know what? Because I don't know, man. Belichick, I won't go against him.
Maybe Belichick. Maybe this is one game where Belichick's like, there's too much against us here. We'll just mail it in, take the loss, and then move on for the next week.
I don't know. If I haven't met that guy yet, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him.
He's strategic.
I know he is, but strategically losing.
No,
that ain't in his vocabulary.
All right. Well, I'm going to give one official play here.
We do have a breaking news, though. I have a play that I want to stick in for this week's right now. I got two of them.
For Monday.
Chicago.
For Monday night.
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's hear it.
And I got to get it in.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the Bears shit's getting real in Chicago tonight for Philadelphia. That was a great story. Week 1, Carson Wentz, right? All that. It was beautiful. I just found out he's from North Dakota State. Anyway, the Bears are going to show it. They're going to do it. They're going to take this thing home. First half's -2.5.
Okay.
And the game is -3.
Okay. Well, for the game, we're going to give you -3, -101.
Okay.
And the first half, I will check right after we get out here. But you want the first half and the full game for Chicago.
Absolutely, buddy.
All right.
I just really think they were up on the first half last week against Houston. Had it not been for a couple miscues and some bad decisions second half, they were in that game. And let's not forget, that was in Houston against a great defense.
Right.
Philadelphia is going to be getting a little too high. Oh, we feel good about ourselves. I really think
so?
I do. I really do.
They're going to be putting their hands up in the air, being like,
a blowout tonight, baby. Go Bears!
All right, sounds good. The Sharps, again, are reportedly on the under. Not that means anything. The Sharps aren't doing too much better than Mike Brenner and I are doing here.
Right.
And I'm going to give one pick. One of my losers last week had me scratching my head a little bit. San Diego, that might be a team.
Remember I said that one scares me. That one scares me, and I stayed off. I should have jumped on.
Is that because you like San Diego or because you don't like Jacksonville?
No, I like San Diego. I like Phillip Rivers. This guy doesn't care. He is a beast. He will not stop competing. My head is being scratched because you and I both, we had a good feel for Jacksonville. This offense should be clicking, and it's not. Something's going on.
All right.
I think it's in the trenches, though, my man.
Think so?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go to the well one more time with Jacksonville. I'm going to take them +1 just because they're playing the Ravens.
That's a great title for a song. Go to the well one more time.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
I'm going to write that down.
The Ravens, they played they played the Browns and they played the Bills, who are having obvious issues. Maybe something's fundamentally wrong with Jacksonville, but it's not. I think they get the win here. They're at home playing the Ravens, and hopefully they'll be able to figure it out. +1, -108 at Heritage is going to be my pick on that one. That's going to be my only pick as of right now. But let's talk about the San Diego game because
they were down 20-2 against Cleveland.
Yeah, and they let them back in. So
they did. They let them back in. Amazing.
So that's a team that if Jacksonville has anything in the tank,
it's got to be here.
Win.
And this is a must-win for them. Actually, believe it or not, Pete, it's a home game. And it's a must-win this early in the season.
Okay, the next one is interesting. San Diego at Indianapolis. We talk. What's up with San Diego? How good are they really? Indianapolis now dealing with a bunch of injuries on top of their roster deficiencies.
This is an official pick. I want San Diego all day long.
Okay, we'll give you +3 at about -120
I don't
or
want
so.
+3.
Well, what do you want?
I want the money line.
Oh, the money line.
Absolutely.
Right. The money lines, I don't think they're out yet, but we can give you the pinnacle opener when that one opens.
San Diego money line, which is right now -3.
The outright win.
Yep, I like it. I like it, Pete. And you touched on it. How many more injuries can you get in that secondary? They were dropping like flies yesterday.
And they didn't have much to begin with. Exactly.
Exactly.
So,
I love it.
All right.
Because Phillip Rivers just picked up a hell of a lot more confidence, and that coach is glad too.
Okay. Okay, let's see what else is interesting here.
What's interesting is Jeff Fisher, a guy that we talked about. I didn't know this, Pete. We did our last show, I think, Thursday or Friday last week. He signed a 3-year extension Thursday, snuck in there and signed a 3-year extension
Smart
when you
guy.
and I, hot
slick,
seat,
slick,
and
good
then
for
pulls
him.
off a win. I had to throw that out there.
All right, nice. Let's see what's up with Washington. This is maybe the most interesting game of the week because according to Brentford and BetDSI, Sharps were on Washington their first 2 games. So was I on Washington their first 2 games, which might have been a clue. Might have been a clue. And of course, they have been underachieving. They lost their first 2 games ATS. Now they're in a similar spot to the Saints last week. They're getting 4.5 at the Giants. I mean, are they going to be able to figure it out? They
Where's
seem like
this
they have
game
the
at?
talent. It's at the Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got to go with the Giants on this.
Yeah?
Guess what? I
You
heard
would
there's
lean
some
Giants?
big problems in that locker room with
With
Kirk
the-
Cousins.
yeah, that's what
there's
they're
a
saying.
big article. Kirk Cousins. There's some animosity going on right now. Ooh, the Giants, they just got a big win.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
What's the line?
It's 4.5.
Oh, come on, Pete. I got to take it.
Well, okay, I don't want to talk you into anything.
No,
What do you,
I'm just thinking out loud here.
okay, you want the Giants or officially, or what do you
Nah,
want to
you
do?
know why? I'm staying off for a minute
Okay.
because similar to what you said about Jacksonville, Washington, this is do or die. This is a must.
Yeah.
They're all of a
Yeah.
sudden they're in the
Yeah.
middle of a must win.
And they do have talent. I mean, a lot of places where
I got emotional there for a minute. And I got to stop myself.
All right, what else is interesting for you? We have Arizona off a big win, and Buffalo is a home
Saw
dog.
that
That
one
might be a trap spot for Arizona. Buffalo might be a good
Buffalo,
bet there.
another one, must win because
Yeah.
it was said again. If this guy doesn't turn it around quick, him and his brother could be walking out the back door about mid-season.
And then we have Cleveland with the third-string quarterback probably going to be starting.
Why?
there.
What happened to McCown? He get hurt?
He has a shoulder issue, and he
Jesus.
might be out. Yeah,
Who they playing?
They're playing Miami. Miami, played 2 tough teams. Now they get a cupcake
What's the
here.
line?
The line is 8 or 9. It's 8 market wide.
Can I put
-8.
an official pick out?
You want to? Sure, go ahead.
I'm going to put the Dolphins first half.
Okay.
And I guarantee it's going to be about 5.
Yeah.
But it's a winner.
Okay.
I'm going
Miami
with it. 'Cause
Dolphins first half.
Tannehill and company, they're ready to blow up. So,
Okay.
yep, Dolphins first half.
Okay, sounds very
Now,
good.
why stop there? Give me the game.
Okay, -8, minus 108.
Yep. I
Is
love
what we
it.
can give you. there.
This is for real.
Okay, and then what's up with Seattle? They're giving a bunch of points to San Francisco. That's a tricky one. Let's see. And then what's up with Oakland? How good are they? Was the hype maybe a little bit
Well,
overstated?
Now, that was the other one. I promise you, I hope you remember, and Dennis can roll the film back. I looked at you during that one. I said, this one scares me,
Yeah.
Pete. This one scares me. Atlanta might be ready to take it. And sure enough, outright win.
Yep, maybe the hype is, maybe it's going to take a little bit of underachieving before Oakland says we really got to, nothing's going to be handed to us. Then in the middle of the season, they start to really excel.
I'm expecting more out of their defense, and it hasn't
Yeah,
happened.
Tennessee's not necessarily the kind of team I want to be betting against right now.
Did I see Mariota limping yesterday?
I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that.
Yeah,
But
I saw a little limp, and if he says it's not, I saw a limp. He looked like he was hurting after the game was over.
I'm leaning to the under on that one. And you know what? I think that I will start out. I will give that one.
Pull the trigger,
Under
pistol.
47. Under 47. I'll start with that one. That's going to be the pinnacle line.
Okay.
I'll give that one as well. All right. That's. I mean, we could talk about every game again. We didn't talk about the Jets or KC. Is there anything else you want to mention before we wrap this up, Mike?
Now, I'm going to maybe add something on as we go during
Right.
the week, Pistol Pete, but I'm telling you, jump on the Bears tonight. Cutler and company. John Fox is the reason that
Okay.
one's cashing.
Sounds good. I'll give a plug right now, and you then you wrap up after I give my plug. Mike Brenner and I, of course, our website. We come to you from sportsbookreview.com, and at sportsbookreview.com, you can find reviews and ratings for all the sports books, of course, the major ones and the minor ones if you want to look at those, and the mid-range ones if you want to take a shot with some of those books. Sports books all over the world, online. We rate them and we review them, and it's all there for you at sportsbookreview.com.
It's a great tool. All right, guys, here's my picks. I got the Bears first half tonight -2.5, and the game -3. All right, next week I got San Diego San Diego money line, baby. San Diego money line. We're going to give you the pinnacle opener, right? Okay. And also, I love this ticket casher. I'm going with the Dolphins first half. It'll be about -5, and the game -8, -108. So I'm going to keep that NFL momentum going, Pistol.
All right, sounds
I
good,
feel it.
Mike Brenner. We'll be back with game-by-game coverage all week long, so don't miss that.
Have a great day.
So we're giving you picks every day, and you're probably making your own as well. Be sure to participate in SBR's weekly Twitter Bankroll Challenge. Just post your picks on Twitter with @SBRSportsPicks and the hashtag BetSBR before 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day, Monday through Friday. We'll be betting your picks, and if the bankroll is positive at the end of the week, you could win the profits. Picks must be of events taking place that day and available in at least one of the major sportsbooks shown in our Best Sportsbooks page.